Good morning, everybody. Back to work we go today. I'm so excited. Not really. So looking at the news, I saw something come up a couple days back, probably about 5 days back now, because Anne Heche, drove her car through someone's house. After, which they're not really talking about much on the news, slamming into a storage unit. So they actually have, I don't know if anybody's watched it, but there's actually security footage of houses, a Ring video. They're flying down the street and then you hear the crash. She drove almost the entire way through the house. Car caught fire. She was trapped in it and she's now in a coma. Crazy shit. Definitely something weird going on there. So I guess she had stopped in some sort of hairstylist shop that sells wigs and was trying to buy a wig prior to that whole thing. So, I don't know. It's just really, really weird. I'm definitely going to say drugs were involved. But yeah, she slipped into a coma. It was really weird. They brought her out and they had her completely covered in a sheet and then she sat up before they got her in the ambulance. My guess would be the pain of the burns. So, smoke inhalation in her lung was really bad. So, doesn't sound good. Not at all. But crazy. Alright. There was something else, but I can't remember. Oh, today is Samsung's release of the Flip and the Fold. And, I mean, if rumors are right and they don't change anything, I'm not interested in any way, shape, or form. I'll just keep the guy I got. So, doesn't look like they're doing anything to it. We're getting out of here on time-ish. Actually, I'm going to say it's actually on time. That's about when I should be leaving. Alrighty. It's time to rock and roll and get this day going. Actually, the flash being over that far is actually pretty nice. It's kind of in this eye a little bit, but I have good visibility when I'm driving. Of course, with these headlights, it's not hard not to. Still haven't changed my contacts. I really need to do that. Oh, yeah. Don't know what today, weather-wise, has in store. I haven't even looked. It's one of those deals where, whatever. I'm at work all day, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it sucked last night. We were planning on eating outside, and then that rain came through while I was cooking, and we just didn't want to risk it. I wanted to sit out in our new little bar and have dinner, but instead we watched a couple episodes of Revenge. Thought I was calling it a night early. Next thing I knew, it was 11:15. And then I had a leg on my side of the bed, trying to get a dog in there. I don't know what time I finally got some room, but I actually woke up 6 minutes before my alarm. This is getting a little crazy. I'm getting used to these morning shifts, and then of course it won't be much longer and I end up going to night shifts, which are gonna suck. But at least with the closing shifts, I'll be able to take the dogs to the park in the morning because it'll be cool enough. 73 right now. It's at the high. 84. Yeah. We'll see. See what happens this afternoon. Obviously, this is the darkest it's been in the morning, but I think it's overcast right now. So I don't see any sign of the sun. So on the way home yesterday from my mom's, I planned on getting, gas in Terry's car and whatnot. Stopped over at Heller's Exxon, where I used to always get gas. They are no longer an Exxon dealer. Most convenient place for me to stop, and they're no longer selling the gas. So, I ran over to Dewey Ave. I was like, son of a... Because it's literally on our way home. And now, they've been an Exxon dealer for, 5-6 years or better. I don't know, maybe longer. Which is crazy. It's like, I'll roll up and I'm like, why is everything burgundy? And then there's notices on there that they're no longer doing Exxon. So they don't accept their credit cards or nothing. 10 cents a gallon savings with these cards is worth it, but you got to be careful because you get a little forgetful of how much gas you're using. Really, really trying to only drive where I need to right now. We have made it to the park for once. It's still like 90 degrees outside, but it's not very humid out, so if we stay in the shade as much as we normally do, we should be alright. One puppy, go puppy. And Tim was telling me today, apparently, friend Jamie's watching the videos, he goes, they've got to be the most viewed dogs on YouTube. I doubt it. They are on a lot. Get this one going, get moving here. 5 o'clock, 5:04. Terry would be home probably around 6, give or take. Usually it's about 50. Without, Mike had already had Nixon out, so we can do this in probably about 52 minutes and head home. We'll be home a little bit after 6 for spaghetti dinner, so yummy, yummy. So I had the Samsung event on my phone like an hour before they even started it, and I saw the watch and I saw the fold. I never saw the flip. I don't know, I missed it, so I gotta go back and look. And I don't know if Motorola is still having their launch event tomorrow for the Razr. It actually looks like the temperature's dropped. It's 83 degrees, and it is absolutely beautiful outside. A little bit of a breeze, and of course, like I said, as long as we're in the shade. I have to use the ultra-wide lens in a bit. I have to use it with Nixon a lot, but happy Bassett, somewhat happy Min Pin. His itching starting. His quarters unshot has worn off a bit. It's been a little bit of a struggle today. Darren's had some just itching crazy, but oh boy, it'll be quite a few months. It lasted a lot longer this time around, so that's a good sign. What I was saying before is, I don't know if Motorola is still having their event tomorrow for the Razr, and apparently the M30, I think it is, was supposed to originally be in the release, and now they're not sure when that's going to happen. So that one actually looks like it might be a pretty badass camera on it too, but oh, I've never vlogged with Motorola. I take that back, the Motorola Razr, and those videos are hard. Flip 3 does better than that. Hell, it does pretty good when you have it closed. Alright, doing pretty good here so far. We've got 2 poops and a bunch of peas, and we're moseying along here. Get this walk underway. This isn't normal for the park to have debris laying around. I get a little lazy about picking stuff up. Jeez, you got stuff all the way out there. Don't like them. They're mowing still. It's 5 o'clock at night. They're mowing. Mr. Mateo always has to pee on a branch that's on the ground. And apparently he's not the other male dog because Pria's sniffing around for it. You gonna pee on it too, Princess? She says, it's been peed on, Dad. Come on, Bubby. Priya, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get going. It's hot in the sun. Hello, Mr. Sun. You're hot. Pretty scene, though. Normally on our morning walks, because the sun is over here, this section is all lit up and it's really hot. But in the evening, it's nice and shaded and cool. So I think we're going to have a lot more shade than we normally would. Gotta keep that in mind so I know to bring them over more often. You know, it's always my worry about them burning their paws, but if the shade is hit, they'll be safe. Pria just almost got attacked by a soccer ball flying through the sky. She freaked out. That made her get out front for a minute. Something's biting me. Yeah, something biting Daddy. Soccer ball tried to bite you. It missed you though. What do you think, Boo Boo? It's like I wasn't scared. Apparently, they are really offering a lot of crap to upgrade to the Flip 4. I can get $900 for the Flip 3. And get a storage upgrade, and I forget what the hell else. They're like doing all kinds of things, but unfortunately, the site is being hammered so hard that not everything is loading, or at least in Safari, it's not loading well. So, I may have to check it out on Google when I get home. Hell, if I'm going to get more than what I paid for the Flip 3 in trade-in, it might be worth it, especially with a free memory upgrade. Why not? Right? Get more than I paid for it and get a free memory upgrade? Yeah, that'd work it. Taylor's like, I don't give a shit. Look at that shot. That is gorgeous. Not much to come around to, though, because when you come back around this way, you have that one lone cloud there, and then nothing. True blue sky. Oh, nope. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I take that back. There's a couple clouds there sitting around back here. There's a pretty view. I have to hide behind the camera so I can see it, though. Jesus. The sun is bright. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Bowl of pasta. Fresh salad. Yummy, 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 yummy. Dinner time and another episode of Revenge. Alrighty. Dinner was delicious. Revenge is getting good. It's funny, we were watching it the other night, and I'm sitting there, hey, it's the guy from Viper. Oh yeah, so that was kind of funny. The lawyer, halfway through the season, is from Viper. Anybody remember that show where the car would change?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh, that is gorgeous. If I can zoom. Oh, baby. That is pretty. Alright, picture time. Hajima go. Let's go outside and go potties. Okay. Let you do it, Dad. See if he wants to go a little further. I don't mind taking him for a walk. He really needs to go potty. You know they did at the park. Too close. That's gonna fade away pretty fast. Bug biting. Oh yeah, that threw me back into the past. I'm sitting here going, he looks really familiar. Very familiar. It was the guy that drove the car in Viper. There's a couple other people that were in that show up once in a while in other shows. Because I think it might have made it 2 seasons. Season 2 was stupid. I mean, those type of shows back in the 90s, they just didn't have the technology to make them look realistic. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Why do you act so weird sometimes? The catfish just got fed too. That little tab right there is an algae tab. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Where's Panda? Oh, there's Panda. Panda's hiding. He's right here.
Panda's grown.
Yeah, he has. Well, he's in a bigger tank. He will. What are you doing, bud? He goes, am I on YouTube?